I just want to take this time to stop the music once again, real quick. Basically, both teams are now in the private server getting ready, choosing captains as we speak. So, you guys are going to be waiting just a little bit longer, but don't wait too long because I know that this game will be starting shortly. Appreciate all of you guys for being patient, and I'll be able to give you guys coverage of this D1 LFG matchup in just a few minutes. Okay, and welcome, folks. I'm your host of VRSN, VJ, and I'm glad to give you guys yet another LFG matchup. This time not being prime time, it's just being D1 between the number 6 seed Pittsburg taking on the number 4 seed Green Bay. So a top 10 matchup here tonight on VRSN. It's been a great few weeks for this channel here. We are growing very slowly but surely. And I appreciate all the support I've been receiving for these past few days, of course. And I'm ready for another great game. So, both of the teams getting themselves situated. As you can see, the play clock's at 57. Pretty sure it's just a amount of time that they have to snap the football. It's been a great few. Okay, I just had to make sure my audio. Always got to make sure my audio is doing well. Of course. Now, as you guys know, I do not know much about LFG. Now, again, if someone could be my spotter, if someone could give me information before these streams, I will appreciate it. You know what? If somebody can give me a full list of all the LFG quarterbacks of every team, oh boy, I'll be thrilled. You know, I might even pay you. Seriously. Anyways, yeah. About under 10 left here on the play clock, as Green Bay is still trying to get themselves situated, and they put the play clock back at the 60 seconds. Well, I'm just off of work, so any calls that I end up messing up tonight will be excused by me simply being a little bit tired. But of course, my trusty energy drink here has given me the energy to call this game tonight. Regardless, I'll do my best. Man, what a great game. A great viewership last game. Honestly, probably one of the best streams I've ever had. Now, definitely not views-wise, but when it comes to concurrent views, that's probably the best one, without a doubt. Maybe that one playoff. I think I had one playoff. That one, I think it was Sweet 16 game I did. It was just one playoff game I did for LFG. That game I think was the best current reviews. But I think the stream that I did last time was probably the second best when it came to concurrent views. I do plan on streaming a lot this season just so I can be able to try and stream the Elite Eight. That's the goal for VRSN. So if you guys could continue to support the channel and get me to that goal, I'd gladly appreciate it. And I'll do my best, my very best in the game, to give you guys the best calls and the best quality. Speaking of quality, I do not have the best computer. So you guys will not be seeing the, 4K, no terrible bit rate, if you guys even know what that means. So both teams still getting situated here. I'm sorry that you guys have to listen to my yapping. You just got to keep it fresh. I can't let you guys stay here in the dark and, hear absolutely nothing. And I think here we are. I think we're about to actually see some gameplay. Under 15 left on the play clock. For now, we're just going to call the quarterback number 7. It's a left side rollout. Now he makes his way right. Scans the field. Looking. Downfield on the first play. A risky throw to double coverage. It's picked off, although it's out of bounds. Incomplete. Well, that's some type of way to start the game. So it's a left side rollout, and here's the quarterback. Scanning the field. Stepping up. Firing across the middle. He's got his receiver in the midfold. Kneeing down at midfield, and he's going to be a gain of about 25. Get him to the 50. Left side rollout. And now making away right. It's the quarterback. Scanning. Backing out. He has pressure. Cannot escape. A loss of 19. So in just the third play of the game, the Pittsburgh get home. Right side rollout here for the quarterback. Scanning. Steps up, fires across the midfield again. He's got it again. And off and running is Liu Kang. Liu Kang looking for a block down the sideline all the way at the 10. A 60-yard gain. So you talk about a player redemption. Clearly that play was, as they instantly got back down the field. It's a quick pass across the right side, and it's caught, but being driven back for only a gain of 2. He made the catch, but he was met. Great play by whoever was the DB on that play to force him back to not being close to reaching the end zone. Second to go from the 7. Left side rollout here for the quarterback. Poseidon firing across the left side, risky throw, but it's got it. It's Liu Kang again for the score. And looks like Green Bay will strike first. A risky throw there, but he just fit it in a tight window. And it was just a perfect pass. Enough to get his receiver, Liu Kang, and the Packers on their first drive. They are golden as they go up by 7. And here's a kickoff here. And they're not going to take this one out. Instead, they're going to go out at the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense. Hello, Tony Parker. It was Georgia's right side. It's incomplete. Incomplete pass. It's on the second throw. There's a quick pass to the left side. It's caught and breaking the tackles the receiver down the sideline. On the back of the jersey says tie, and ties down near midfield for a gain of 29. So great yards after the catch for the receiver, and he gets his team a 1st and 10, shy of 50. And the quarterback's going to go to the right side of the field. It's too far. Trying to find his receiver at the right fold, but they were way too high for him to even make a chance, to have a chance to make a play on the football. It's a quick pass to the right side. It's a quick low celery, and he's got his receiver down the side of 40 inside Green Bay territory. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Another right side rollout. Now make his way left. Backing up, firing short again. It's got him. The receiver, Uni, as it says on the back of the jersey, is going to be taken down, or kneed down at the 31, and that's going to pick up a 1st down and 10. 15 yet again. Another quick pass to the right side. This time it's number 11. Getting down at the 23-yard line to the picking up a 2nd and 6. So Pittsburgh using the quick game to get down the field. And the quarterback having all time to throw, and he'll decide to keep it. And he's going to use his legs to get a gain of 8 for another Pittsburgh 1st down. Although they're going to challenge. Looks like it's going to be Green Bay to challenge. Poseidon wants a challenge, although Pittsburgh's going to run this play, and it's going to be another keeper up the middle and sliding down for a gain of 5. This time It'll not get him the first down, but it'll only get him a nice little gain, about 5 yards. Pittsburgh trying to answer. Fire to the right side. Quick pass and almost reaching the end zone, but knocked down just shy of it. Picking up a gain of 9, and he's going to be down at the 1. 3rd and goal. Can Green Bay force a stop and have Pittsburgh to make a decision? But they will. Decision. 3rd and goal now. What will Pittsburgh do? They will go for it. They try and have a chance to tie the game and cut the lead down to 1. Right side rollout. Quarterback pressured. He's backing up. Gets away for now. But he fires to the back of the end zone, but it's too high. And Green Bay makes a stand as they force a goal line stop. Although they're going to have bad field position, and they're going to get a quick pass to the right side and off a running to receiver, diving down. So no problem. 17-yard gain to get themselves out of that situation. Is going to bring up a 1st and 15 from the 18. So Green Bay forcing a goal line stand, and now here they are moving on offense. Will Seiden steps up, backs out, looking downfield, taking his time. He has the receiver open. Too much time, and what's left? Then the receiver number 2 open for a gain of 39 down at the 44-yard line into Pittsburgh territory. So there's Green Bay moving the ball on offense once again. Plus I roll here for Poseidon. Poseidon steps up, now backs up, has the receiver short, although he has time to make a decision. He's going to try and take the split, running out of time, but he gets it off just in time to his receiver, Hercules, getting down for a gain of about, I think, 7. Right side rollout. Quick pass to the left side. It's Luke Kane, the man who had the touchdown, has a gain of 21. Down at the 15, he has another first down reception at the 15. Under 10 left here in the first quarter. Quarterback pressure, and he's going to be knocked down all the way back behind the 30 for a loss. And that will be the end of the first quarter and the start of the second quarter as Pittsburgh gets their second sack of the game. So Pittsburgh pass rush getting home. Left side rollout here for Poseidon. This time he has time to throw. He's going to step in the fire across the middle. Risky throw again, but it's caught. Coming back to make the catch is the receiver. It says number 2 on his jersey. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 14. Left side rollout. Can he convert on the 3rd and long? The first down's right at the 1. Poseidon steps up, fires it across the right side, and it's landed across, but knocked out of the hands of his receiver. And going to be forced to kick a field goal. So almost being able to get the ball downfield, although would have never been enough to convert on the 3rd down. So regardless, they would have had to kick a field goal, and here they are making it a 10-point game. Pittsburgh now down by 2 scores, trying to build up a drive to be able to cut the lead down. As it was airtime on a return, and it's going to be a 1st and 15 for the 21. Left side rollout. Circling in the pocket. Firing across the left side is caught. The receiver on the LOS. Chino down to shy of the 30. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 from the 28. Circling in the pocket once again. This is quarterback. Firing. Right side as a step is the receiver Elijah, but it's over the head. Too far for the outstretched hands of Elijah. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Pump faking. Stepping up. Quarterback just navigating the pocket. He's going to fire across the middle. Oh, it's risky thrown. And it's picked off. A diving interception. And a terrible throw leads to an interception by Luke Kane. I think he was expecting his receiver to cut, but regardless, the DB was there. 1st and 15. As Green Bay gets a second defensive stop of the game and their first turnover. And here there's pressure from Pittsburgh, but Poseidon trying to get out of it. Poseidon dropping back, firing to the left foot, and he's got Luke Kane. Luke Kane making an impact as he's still going. Trying to get a block. Diving down all the way for inside the 5 for a gain of 56. 1st and goal from the 3. Luke Kane and Poseidon connecting. in his first half. And a quick throw to the right side. It's caught. Matthew, touchdown to Green Bay. Or should I say Apollo in the end zone. As Green Bay extends the lead to 16. That's their second touchdown of the game. And that's Apollo's first. And this PAT is up and through. And now it's a 17-point lead. And what a start to this game for Green Bay and Poseidon. Pittsburgh with a terrible offensive drive. It's going to be a left side return. We're gaining 4. That's what it says on the GUI. Although 24-yard return. First and 15 from there for Pittsburgh. They need a spark to be able to get themselves back in this game. A throw to the right side, and it's caught by Elijah. Nice pass, but he is drilled. Met as soon as he caught the football. As one of the DBs down there, whoever was playing short, laid the boom. And here's a quarterback dropping back on the first and 15 from the 45. Now making his way left, firing across the right side. It's almost caught, but too far to the right for the outstretched hands of the receiver. I believe that was Closer. And it's going to bring up a second and 15. Airtime boy stepping up, firing across the middle. It's caught. He had his receiver wide open as 11 trying to find space. Moving back, he loses yardage, although he still gets enough, just about 2 yards, to get the first down. First and 15 from the 37. Dropping back as a quarterback. He has receiver across the left side. It's got it. Diving catch in the end zone. Pittsburgh finally gets on the board. What a throw by Antardor as he has to throw it in off his back foot and fought over figures. Makes the diving catch as he ran a great route to get open. And now Pittsburgh trying to cut the lead down to 10 as it's up and through. 10-point game. So it's a 10-point game here for Pittsburgh as they finally reach the end zone. That is their third drive. And third time's a charm for Airtime Boy in the Pittsburgh offense. As it's now once again a 10-point game. Poseidon now needing to try and extend the lead before the half with 2:30 left here in the second quarter. Right side of rollout. He's going to step up, fire it across the right fold, and it's knocked away. Great play there by the DB. He threw it to double coverage, a risky throw. Although it was batted down, brings him to second and 15. Let's roll here for Poseidon. Poseidon steps up, fires it across the middle. Luke Kang's got it again. 32-yard gain for Luke Kang. And a nice throw in between two defenders as he laid that one right at the bucket is Poseidon. And right now he's firing across the right and it's caught. It's his receiver on the short. Making the moves down at the 15 for a gain of 23. First and goal from there. Let's start rolling for Poseidon. Poseidon has all day to throw, although he's pushed up. And he gets the block he needs, and now he's going to keep it. Poseidon needs to get down. Luckily, he keeps the ball in his hands. Although he's going to pick up a gain of 5, and he takes a huge hit right after. Second and goal from the 10. A minute and 30 now left here in the second quarter. And they're going to try and melt the clock down. Right side roll up. Poseidon tries to split the defenders. Only gets a gain of 3. Although that's going to bring up a third and goal. So now the Pittsburgh pressure getting in there now. Poseidon's having to step up in the pocket. Less than 2 minutes here in the second quarter. 10-point game, third and goal. As it now reaches the 1-minute warning. From the 7-yard line is Poseidon. Trying to score before the half. Can he find Luke Kang again and reach the end zone? Or will he find another receiver to make a play? And he will, but it's too far. This receiver got open, but it was a misfire by Poseidon. Now it's a 4th and goal. So Pittsburgh has a chance to get a stop and make a goal line stand. Or can Poseidon find the end zone on 4th and goal? Let's say roll out. From the 7, Poseidon steps up, fires left side, it's caught. Sending across and in the end zone. It's Hades. Touchdown Packers. They extend the lead again. A nice throw in between double coverage as Poseidon fits it in between two defenders for yet again another touchdown. And now it's a 23-point game. It's going to be a turn from the left. This is Tao. And he's going to get out of bounds. Nice return as he got out to the 22. So we're going to bring up 1st and 10. Dropping back as a quarterback. Airtime boy. Looking downfield, and instead he wants to go short. Closure. He's going to pick up a gain of 6 as Poseidon came downhill to make the tackle. And Pittsburgh's going to use their second timeout. Pittsburgh started slow on offense, now starting to find a rhythm. Trying to get down the field. But 37 seconds left here in the second half. Or excuse me, the first half. Airtime boy. Trying to get a hot start before the half. Push back in his own end zone. Airtime boy firing deep. Across the middle, his receiver has a step. Swatted it away. Smart play by the DB to get the ball away from the receiver's hands. Going to bring up 3rd and 9. That ball was just slightly underthrown, which made the DB have a chance to be able to make a play on the football. And here is the quarterback keeping it. Needs to get down, and which he does, finally slide down, and that will be the final timeout as Pittsburgh will be forced to use it as there's now 14 seconds left here in the second quarter. Green Bay has a pretty great lead. And by the way, I said it's a 23-point lead. I was lying. It's actually a 17-point lead. I do apologize for that. 13 seconds left now, ticking down. Now under 10 left here in the first half. Airtime boy push back, firing across the right side to double coverage. It is caught! Caught for a touchdown! A buzzer beater! And Pittsburgh get to the end zone again. It was a desperation heave. And an insane play there. A diving catch in the end zone by his receiver to cut the lead down, and this kick is blocked. It's going to sail in the back of the end zone. And it's going to stay an 11-point game. I did say a buzzer beater, but it's instead a 3 seconds left here in the second quarter. And now there's 2 left as they're going to need it in the end zone for a touchback. First 15 from the 20. It's Poseidon in this Packers offense. The year's going to roll right. Poseidon in his own end zone. This is going to be the last play. Oh, he gets away. He almost got set, but now he's going to have time to even downfield. It's going to be a Hail Mary before the half. This will be the real buzzer beater. Oh, it's caught in the end zone. Caught in the end zone, and Apollo will get in the end zone before the half. What a play. A real buzzer beater as the Packers extend the lead once again, answering instantly to Pittsburgh's score. And with the PAT, it is now an 18-point lead. Unbelievable. The Pittsburgh defense does not have an answer, as they cannot get a stop here on this Packers off. Excuse me, not the Packers, the Green Bay offense. And here's the ball kicked in the end zone as Pittsburgh will receive the ball in the second half. They need to score here again if they got to keep themselves in the game. Packers have a pretty decent lead. Right side roll out and a quick throw to the right side, but instantly being tackled by Poseidon as he came downhill to lay the blow. It'll bring him effect 2nd and 8. Airtime boy trying to lead the team back in this game. Steps up, fires across the right side. Oh, it's picked up, but out of bounds. Hades could not keep his feet in. He almost went the other way, and he had a convoy right in front of him. So it's going to be a pump fake here on the 3rd and 8 by Airtime Boy. They need to convert here, or they're going to be forced to punt. It's on end zone. He's going to fire it deep. Across the right side. It's got a receiver. Oh, he missed him. Or his receiver was not able to make the catch. And they're going to have to be forced to punt here from the 27. It's a booed high up in the air and taking it out from the 16 and being drilled at the 24 as a returner. And that is where the Green Bay drive will start. 1st and 15 from the 24 for Green Bay. Poseidon's defense gets a stop. Once again. That makes his way right now. Decides to go left. Push back in his own end zone. It's going to need to go soon. He's hit as he throws, but it's going to be real inbound, but it's a illegal touch. And with that, it's going to be counted as an incomplete pass. It's going to bring with 2nd and 15. Poseidon in his own end zone now. Needs to let one go. He's going to fire it deep across the middle. The receiver is burning. In the middle, he's got him. A diving catch in the end zone. And the Packers in the end zone again. Iris this time. Poseidon in the Green Bay offense is perfect here in this game. No drives without a touchdown or points. And they extend the lead. Let me do my math here. To 25. And they will not take it out. They're going to be driven out here for the touchback. And Pittsburgh's offense is going to see the field again. Airtime Boy now backed up by 25. Needs to get something downfield and not throw a mistake. Or his receiver really needs to make a play. I mean, again, I thought that was a nice throw on 3rd down. Getting to the end zone. I think his receiver missed the football. 2nd and 6 from the 29 as it was a nice carry for about 9. Right side of rollout. You've seen him pump fake. Now he's dropping back at his own 5. Throwing it to the deep left side. It's a 1-on-1 ball. Who will come up with it too high? Or too far for his receiver. Or the DB to even make a play. He's going to bring up 3rd and 6. So the Packers can come up with a stop yet again. Airtime Boy is an end zone now. Needs to let this one go. He will. Firing it deep right. Once again. Looking for his receiver in the end zone. He's got him. Pittsburgh. A 71-yard bomb. In the end zone. And Airtime Boy airs it out to Elijah again. And after last drive resulting in a punt, this drive was on a touchdown. Oh, this kick is wide right. No good. So they failed to make the PAT. Although they cut the lead down to 19. And Green Bay is going to have the football again, trying to extend the lead again. And it's going to be a nice return, getting out to the 30. We're going to see Poseidon back on offense again. Right now in this game, he's perfect. I think about he has 5 touchdowns and no interceptions. He's going to try and get 6. Left side rollouts. Now make his way to the right as the pass is off to the right fold. It completes. Too far for his receiver to be able to bring it down. It's going to bring about 2nd and 15. We haven't seen him make any throws like that in this game. I'd say so far that's probably his worst throw. So now make his way to the left. Backing out. Just push back here, but he gets it off to Luke King. He haven't seen him in a while, although he makes another play as he has his team inside Pittsburgh territory yet again at the 27. 1st and 15 from there. Poseidon circling in the pocket, now dropping back. He has pressure again. Can he get it out again? Poseidon looking for something open. Everything's covered outfield. He's going to have to make something out of nothing, and he's got him! And two guys miss him, but one guy tackles him shy of the end zone, down at the 1. Poseidon finds a window, a short one, and he's got the retriever in the back of the end zone for the Packers touchdown. They extend the lead again as they drop 44 on Pittsburgh as Luke Hang. With 2 minutes left here in the third. They continue to be perfect on offense. And the kick is up and through. Poseidon. Right now 100% here on the PATs. Look at these stats. 19 for 26 with 6 touchdowns here tonight. And Elijah is going to get a nice return out to the 30. And Pittsburgh needs to score yet again. As they're now down by 26 this time and in his own end zone. He's going to need to let this one go. He wants to go to the deep right once again. Looking for Elijah and swatted away. He throws a double coverage. And the DB made a play on the football. It's going to bring with 2nd and 15. Airtime boy doing all he can to lead his team back in this game. He fires it short this time. He's got his receiver getting a gain of 5. That's number 5. We're going to go 3rd and 15 from the 35. 3rd and 10. They needed to convert on this drive. Trying to give himself a chance. He has his receiver short, but instead he wants to go to the middle. He's got the receiver kneeing down just across the 45, and they go all the way deep into Green Bay territory. He's going to bring up a 1st and 15 from the 43. So airtime boy and his receiver with the Japanese letters extend the drive. And now he's stopping up and firing deep to the right side of the end zone. It's too far. His receiver not being able to bring it in on inbounds. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15. Pump fakes. Right off of the snap. Surveying in the pocket, now making his way left. Steps up, fires it short, and he's got his receiver, number 5. As he had someone miss, but he's just going to dive down for a gain of 11. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Now less than a minute left here in the third quarter. Airtime boy running out of time to lead his team back in this game. He's going to fire towards the right side. It's caught. His receiver trying to break a tackle, but he's going to be taken down. Poseidon comes down here to make the tackle, but it's not enough. Stop him from getting the 1st and 15 from the 26th. Pump fakes off of the snap. Airtime boy drops back, gets the ball off and wide open, but it's too high. He missed him. That's a receiver. I believe that was Elijah who was left open. Green Bay comes up with a break on the 2nd and 15. Airtime boy steps up and he cuts back. Airtime boy makes another guy miss. Airtime boy who loses the ball, and Green Bay has it. He got a little greedy, and it costed him a turnover as Apollo with the recovery. Airtime boy was getting a little too shifty and could not get down. And they laid the boom as he lost the football. You need to protect the ball, and he did not do that there, which ended up costing a turnover, and Green Bay's got it at the 19. Let's have right here for Poseidon. Steps up, gets out of the pressure temporarily. He's going to have to drop back and let this one go in his own end zone now. He fires it short, and he had enough time to get it to him. This receiver trying to sidestep and make his way towards the 1st down as he gets a 17-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 1st and 15. End of the third quarter, and now the start of the 4th. Green Bay with a 26-point lead. Trying to seal the game here. A touchdown could be the possible dagger. Poseidon drops back, fires into the left foot. Risky throw. Oh, it's underthrown, but it's still caught. A mistake by the DB results in a huge gain by Green Bay down to the 35. A missed opportunity there by Pittsburgh to get a turnover, have a chance. And Poseidon's going to look to air it out into the deep right of the seated zone, and it's too far. His receiver had a step. It was just a high throw. As that will bring him 2nd and 15. Pittsburgh desperately needs to stop here. They're going to want to have a chance to stay in this game. Green Bay Castillo with a touchdown. Poseidon pushed back. Gets it off. It's going to be a throw to double coverage. Oh, it's caught! Hades! A catch all the way inside the 20. Green Bay's receivers making plays, and yet again another one. Although it's only going to be a gain of 12. It's going to bring him a 2nd and 3. Almost reaching the end zone. Down at the 5. Poseidon getting bailed out on this drive. Less than 10 left on the play clock. Trying to waste time. Let's not roll out. They're going to look for something quick. It wasn't there. Poseidon looking for something that is there. But doesn't have enough time to get it out. Buying time, steps up, navigating in the pocket, trying to get the edge, does, but he cannot escape. Loss of 10 as Pittsburgh's defensive pass rush gets home for the 3rd time of this game. So went from the 5, and now they're at the 15. 3rd and 13, he gets it off, a slant, and a touchdown for Green Bay. They respond to the sack as Hades has found the end zone again. A touch pass to the left, and Green Bay extends the lead to 32 as a PNC is going to be blocked. So it's going to stay a 32-point game. And Pittsburgh is now in trouble. As I don't think we're going to see an upset here today. It's going to be taken out from the end zone. And drilled right at the 19. And it's pushed back to the 18. Coming down here lane. Boom. It's the Green Bay return team. Kicking off team, I should say. And in the end zone, airtime boy trying to do his best. Lead a comeback. A late comeback here. Although he barely has time to do it. Although he gets it off the receiver for a gain of 30-24. 1st and 15 from the 43. Green Bay's defense has played lights out this game. Now, yes, Pittsburgh has scored 19, but they've played so well to where 19 points is seemingly nothing. That's a 9-yard gain there, by the way. As closer was drilled right off of the catch. But especially their offense, as they've been perfect all game, no drives without points. And airtime boys push back. It's going to air this one out deep again, but it's too far as it's batted down by the Green Bay DB as the receiver was open, but it's just too high. 3rd and 6 for airtime boy. Only 19 points scored here in this game. As Green Bay put up 51, a throw to the left side. He's got his receiver. Pittsburgh in the end zone, 48-yard passing touchdown. And they cut the lead down back to 26. This time, I believe that's Fusion. This PAT can cut the lead down to 25, and it sneaks up and through. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 25. They're trying to give their offense a chance as their defense has not been able to come up with a stop all game. Airtime gets to the right. Airtime finds to the right side. Risky throw, but knocked it out of hands. Elijah made the catch. Bills forced out by the Green Bay defense, and they're now in business at the 25. With great field position, they can now milk the clock and build a huge lead and find to the back of the end zone. It's Poseidon, but knocked down. Has a receiver in the back, but the throw wasn't high enough. It's going to bring him a 2nd and 15. Right side roller here for Poseidon. Poseidon scanning. Steps up. Fires those picked off. The throw behind. And that's the first interception thrown by Poseidon. And I don't even think the throw was behind. It was a miscommunication. It was a late throw as the receiver thought he was going to not throw the football, so he tried to make another route. But the quarterback had thrown it too far. And Elijah with the catch for a gain of 35. And Pittsburgh has life. Airtime boy drops back at zone 30, makes his way towards the sideline. Pressured, gets this one off, deep to the right side, and it's incomplete. Has receiver with a step, but it was too far over his head. I believe that was Elijah again he tried to look for. It's going to bring him to 2nd and 15. Airtime boy rolls right, steps up. As on 50, fires it across the middle. He's got his receiver, and off and running is 11. 11, makes a man miss 11. Still going down for a gain of 40 at the 9. Or excuse me, at the 8-yard line for a 1st and goal. Pittsburgh trying to cut the lead down. Right side roll out here for Airtime boy. They got a long way to go to try and give themselves a chance in this game. From his own 40, he's going to fire in the back of the end zone. Oh, picked off. Lark there by Hades. And that will do it. As Pittsburgh's chances of coming back come to an end. That's a diving pick by Hades in the end zone. And Green Bay will come with a top 10 win here tonight. And Poseidon's defense saves his interception. As Poseidon's going to step up here on the 1st and 15. He's going to air it out deep to put some cherry on the top, but he could not. Too far out, first receiver. It's going to bring up a 1st and 15. Excuse me, 2nd and 15 for the 20. Left side rollout. Poseidon rolls right, steps up, man's on end zone. Less than 40 left here in the game. He's going to fire to the right, and it's a high throw, but his receiver makes up for it again, and he's going to be down to the 40 for a gain of 40 into Pittsburgh territory once again for a 1st and 15 from there. Left side rollout, and serving in the middle. It's a lot pass towards the middle, and it's too high. As receiver was too far. Poseidon trying to get it. You got to get another touchdown to finish this game. Steps up, fires across the middle, intercepted again. That's going to hurt his stats. That's a 2nd pick here. Another late interception. That's a back-to-back drops for interception for Poseidon, although it won't matter as there's only 8 seconds left here on the clock. Green Bay is still going to come up with the win. And it's still going to be a perfect game for Poseidon. This will be the last play of the game. Airtime boy is going to look for time to air this one out. They're going to need a block. He will. And they're going to try and look for something. It's a diving catch in the end zone. And why not just get something here to cut the PD down? And that will do it. I mean, what an exciting way to end this game. A snowy 5 makes a spectacular acrobatic catch in the end zone. I don't know why I'm lagging so badly. And that will do it here. Final score 32-51 as Poseidon goes 24 for 38 with 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions only. Airtime boy played pretty well, but that's not enough. He threw some late interceptions. I mean, just late interceptions throughout the game and couldn't get his team to the end zone. Luke King, great receiver on the Green Bay offense. As Poseidon delivered it to him. And the number 4 team in tonight's game will stay on the top of the podium. Now, not at the top of the podium, but, you know, pretty high. Anyways, that'll be it for tonight's stream. Appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in tonight. For the 4 viewers who tuned in, I thank all of you. Till next time, for more broadcasts, subscribe to all VRSN channels. Follow me on Twitch. I'll only be streaming on Twitch if leagues do not allow me to stream on YouTube, although leagues mostly do allow me to stream on YouTube. So all I do is just subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is all my VRS streams have been and will continue to be from here on out. If you're looking to join this league is called LFG. I'm sure all of you are in it. It's the most known and not only that, most prestigious road football league out there. So if you feel like playing some competitive road football, league football, just hit that link in the description. If you want me to broadcast your league, just hit me up in my DMs. I'll always be open and I'll be open to responding to your DMs. If I have the time, I'll be able to get to you. I would appreciate you guys like and subscribe to this video and support this channel as I'm looking to grow and build this channel so I can stream the biggest games. Once again, I'm trying to be able to stream to Elite 8 here in this LFG season. So once again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday night as we're going to be going away here.